that comes with intercourse. That being said, the more sexual experience someone has, the less anxiety they will have when it comes to whatever sexual encounters they have in the future. This leads them into being able to properly please a significant other while also enjoying the act of sex yourself. One final note before diving into my reason for why Alvin and Simon are getting the best and worst head, respectively. Throughout your argument, you've stated that chipmunks and chipettes are all in committed relationships with each other. As I have just stated, the chipmunks and chipettes are adolescents slash young adults, and as a result, have not been alive long enough to have a serious relationship enough to have such a deep emotional connection that they truly understand each other. Okay. Ahem. While the foundation of a happy future is forming for all of them, it is still only a foundation. No walls, windows, or roof. Just teenage anger and lust. On to why Alvin is getting the best head. As previously stated, experience is one of the best ways to truly enjoy a sexual encounter. Alvin and Brittany are the most popular members of their respective groups. No question there. Due to this, they've likely engaged in activity that is familiar with others who have obtained a rock star status, up to and including sexual activity. They've no doubt done many things before with many people. It's almost certain that Alvin and Brittany have slept together on numerous occasions. Best case scenario, uh, um, best case scenario, they've chosen to settle down and be a monogamous couple. But most likely, they're just two fuck buddies who happen to fuck each other more often than anyone else. No strings attached. This casual sexual relationship can be displayed in the body language of both characters. While Alvin is shown clearly enjoying himself, he's not taking it too far. His expression is authentically orgasmic, but not over the top. Arm casually placed on top of the couch while his legs are positioned in a way that gives Brittany the most room. He's clearly having fun, but he's done this before. Same thing with Brittany. She's in a seductive pose, arm placed to the hip, ass in the air, proper distance between her mouth and Alvin's crotch. Yes, there's a thing called too close. We will get to that. Clearly, she has done this before. Ultimately, the two appear to know what the hell they're doing, and as a result, Brittany is giving some fine head to Alvin, who knows how to kick back and enjoy the ride. The same cannot be said for Simon and Jeanette. Now, Simon and Jeanette are both the black sheep of the chipmunks in a sense. Not cool or outgoing enough to match the personalities of Alvin and Brittany, and not down to earth or chill enough to match the vibe admitted by Theodore and Eleanor. Given their status, it's highly unlikely that they've had much sexual contact to begin with. It's entirely possible that they are each other's first sexual partners. You've mentioned this in your essay as the reason why Simon is receiving the best head. However, I believe the inexperience of Simon and Jeanette is exactly why Simon is receiving the worst head. Performing oral sex is no easy feat and be complicated for those who've never done it before to not make their partner uncomfortable. Jeanette is likely too close to Simon and certainly is schlong too deep into her mouth too early on, causing her to gag and stop sucking for moments at a time. This can no doubt kill a state of arousal for both parties, not just the recipient. Additionally, given how Simon is an experienced youngster, it is likely that he's experiencing some form of anxiety related to sexual contact. Potentially, he is having trouble maintaining an erection. Although Jeanette is trying her hardest, with little success, no pun intended, she's still not able to calm the nerves of an inexperienced and frankly awkward Simon. One piece of solid evidence for this is the facial expression of Simon. Looking at his face, it is clear he is uncomfortable, honestly, in pain due to the mixture. Wait. In pain due to a mixture of blue balls and a toothy blowjob. He's not enjoying himself. Additionally, from a rear view of Jeanette, we can see her body is stiff and uninterested. She's not having fun like Brittany. She feels fucking awkward, and honestly, trying to help the man she supposedly loves to come is more of a chore. In fact, she's not enjoying herself and also does nothing to help Simon enjoy himself. It is mutually assured dissatisfaction on both ends. In conclusion, Alvin is receiving the best head of the three, while Simon is actually receiving the worst. Alvin and Brittany are both experienced in sexuality, while Simon and Jeanette are the opposite, both feeling like they have something to prove to themselves in the other, but not being able to follow through. The fact that they're in a loving relationship be damned. Likely they haven't even left the honeymoon phase. When it comes to exploring sexuality with someone's control over their anxiety, or lack thereof, can make or break the experience. With Alvin, he's able to ride the wave and savor every second of it. With Simon, He wants off the ride.